Hey YouTube, it's Food for Goddess 1111, and I'm back with some more messages. How you guys doing today? I hope all is well with everyone. The title is exactly what it is. If you were to take the past back for any reason, what would their energy be like? Let's see what we have going on here. We would like to know, what will this person energy be like? Thank you for the gifts. I feel like you guys definitely been wanting to know this. That's what I heard. You've been wanting to know this. Just out of curiosity, right? Let's see what we have going on here. What would this person's energy be like if the collective was to take them back for any reason? The Magician and the Three of Swords. Ooh. Now, it seems like this person will be trying to manifest something, possibly all your tools. Okay? I'm getting two different energies, and possibly to pick up where they left off to break your heart. Or it can be to still manifest all of these different tools, but their energy will be heartbroken. They'll be brokenhearted. Let's see. We're going to clarify after we get some more. Give us more, Spirit. The collective was to take this person back for any reason. Oh. We got the Ten of Swords, but it came out in a reverse. And then we have the Six of Staffs. But I asked the question, and so we doing these in the upright because I asked the question. I don't like this energy. As you can see, we have 10 swords here. It's like accolades. They'll just be coming in for one reason, and that's to take your accolades or success. It's like they'll try to come back and be triumphant and bask in your energy. This person will only return for that pinnacle, for that cup, for that wand, for that sword. Everything that they feel they did not get the first go round, or the second go round, or the third go round. It all depends on how many chances you gave this person. It was something that they feel like they did not accomplish or achieve from you. However many rounds you went with this person, they still a backstabber. They still will betray you. They still will try to hurt you. And like I said, this person will be returning to finish you off, to make sure that they can break your heart. You know, what I'm getting is, for some of you, this already happened, but they still left empty-handed. That's the reason why if they return again, if for any reason, if you was to let this person return, they'll still be in this energy. But like I said, we're going to clarify, because I did see the Ten of Swords that came out in the reverse. Although I asked the question, maybe they'll be returning brokenhearted, not thinking about backstabbing and betraying you, because the same ways with all of these swords being here that they backstabbed and betrayed you is the same way the world handed this back to them. And the only thing that they'll have in mind is becoming successful, or even cheering you on, like becoming your biggest fan, your biggest cheerleader while you receive accolades, something that they couldn't bear witness to previously. But again, like I say, we're going to clarify, but I did get two different energies. So this could be for two different groups, okay? Only take it how it resonates in your spirit. And that's why I don't like doing it, because I don't want you to be confused, right? I don't want you to be confused at all. So we're going to clarify and see exactly what it really is. Because it's like we need one. We need that one, right? Ooh. We need that one. I feel like that's what this person is saying. So what I'm getting is, put this back. Oh, it flipped out. You saw that? I tried to turn this in the reverse, and not only did it stay like this, it fell on the Empress. This person is going to try to come back and betray you because you're the Empress Collective. As his period point blank, that's that one. That's that one. They listen, this person know who you are. They know who you are. And they know that you are someone that's extremely successful. They know you someone that have all the tools that you need, and you know how to utilize each one. It's like you know when to bring it out. Let's see your spirit. Ooh, I can't wait to clarify the Empress, but let's go to the Magician first. Why did we get the Magician? Why did we get the Magician? Look at this. I'm telling you. Ten of Staffs, burdens. This person will return to be the biggest burden, that they'll be a bigger burden than what they were prior to, you deciding to have a do-over with this person. Oh yeah, they'll be a big burden. Carrying a heavy load, because listen, you always give this person a run for their money, in reference to trying to come in and take what belongs to you. You didn't give it up easy at first. It's like you didn't give up anything without a fight. The first go round, a second round, a third round. Okay? And so it'll be even harder for this person to be able to obtain this from you. And they'll be sitting here feeling weighed down, or they'll try to weigh you down to where you can't even utilize your own tools. Three of Swords. What do we have? Three of Swords for the title. Look at this. Nine of Coins. And this one coming out too. We got the Nine of Coins in the reverse. They will try to break your heart and cause you to lose everything that you've worked on or worked towards or worked for. That is their mindset. To see you lose. Wow. What else? Look at this. What I said. What did I say? To see you lose. We have the Queen of Pentacles. And we know that this is like a feminine energy because the Empress came out. This is so, everything you worked hard. The Queen of Pentacles is an extremely hard worker. Even if you are not a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. By you having all the tools, this person looked at you like this came easy. They see you as a winner. That's what's going on. And it will try to break you down, burden you, break your heart so that you can put all of your energy into what they doing, drain you, and cause you to lose focus on the task at hand. Wow. And collective, my friends, this is the reason why you do not backpedal. This is the reason why when you say you're done, be done. This is not good intentions for you. And then we're going to find out why this person's intentions are the way that they are. Why do they feel this way? Not that you may care, but just to know. Again, out of curiosity. Because this is not good. This is not good. The only thing that came out good is what came out that for your energy, what represents you. Look at this, 8 of Swords in the world. I'm telling you, baby, listen, they gonna try to finish you because they didn't get the opportunity to do it before. 8 of Swords have you all up in your head, feeling bound, stuck, dealing with a mental overload, feeling like you can't break free. The world. And they're trying to leave you in this energy, collective. This is their ultimate goal, to leave you in this energy. They want to see these swords for you. This is when they think of you, this is what they see: breaking your heart, betraying you, burdening you, weighing you down, and keeping you stuck in a mental prison, or putting you there once and for all. That's this person's energy. I feel like now with this coming out, it's safe to ask why, right? Why do this person feel this way about the collective? Here we go. 7 of Pentacles. Because you didn't invest in them. Or because of your investments. You can be someone that's very self-sufficient or independent, and they felt like you should have invested everything into them because they wanted to be the one to bask in this energy. See, they were looking for someone, you in particular, to give them everything that belongs to you. This could be the type of person that always wanted to have conversations with you in the beginning to find out everything, to see if you would even worth them investing any type of time to even try to get to know you on any level. And once they saw that you operated from a place of rarity, like you were a rare individual and you were someone that was chosen, that's when they started plotting. Yeah. Once they saw how things worked for you, they started plotting. once they saw that, again, you were someone rare, because I feel like they had a whole different type of impression of you. They could have looked at you as someone that was weak and someone that they could have molded into being who they wanted you to be for them. It's the type of person that'll get with someone that's successful, butter them up, lie, manipulate, love bomb, and get them to pour everything into them. Meanwhile, they feel nothing. They have bad intentions. The only thing they can do is tap into toxic energy, think of different ways to manipulate, and if you don't fall for that manipulation, then they start plotting on how they can break your heart or betray you, or even go as far as putting you in a mental prison so that you wouldn't be no good to pay attention to how they're about to finesse you out of everything that belongs to you. And then start claiming everything that belongs to you as if it's theirs. I feel like that's the beginning for this person. And by you thinking that, or it could have been the beginning, and by you thinking that you were bonding with someone and you met that someone and you met that somebody for you didn't have a problem with saying, well, what's mine is yours, and yes, this is for us. You didn't have a problem with this person claiming things that belongs to you as if it was theirs, because you felt like this was your person. This was going to be your end all be all. So it was no issue for this person to say whatever something could have been that was really yours. They claimed it to be their own. You could have even thought that it was cute until you realized what they were actually trying to do. Manifest your life, your lifestyle. And it's like they were trying to speak the things that actually belong to you into existence for them. And once you caught on to what this person was doing, it's like, hey, no, that's not for you. This is for me. But by that time, you could have been in a little too deep. And they really had started believing that whatever was yours was theirs. It's like they took it away from you. And it's the type of individual that could have even wanted to fight with you over things that belong to you. But made it appear as if, you were selfish and you did not want to share. But you caught on to that they were trying to finesse you out what was rightfully yours. As if it didn't belong to you at all. Wow. And then they'll go out and get accolades. Have people giving them praise. When they really didn't invest anything, you were the one that invested everything. But everyone else is praising them for your deeds, for the work you've done. I see the 6 of staves and the 7 of coins. 6, 7. 6, 7. Look at this. Temperance in the reverse. Yeah. It wasn't like there was an imbalance. There was an imbalance here with temperance being in the reverse. Okay? And the 2 of swords. As far as you being stuck at a crossroad, no. This person wanted you blind. Blinded. We have the 8 of swords here. They wanted you blind. And you could have been blind. But then you begin to see. And that's when you started rejecting and pushing back on this 2 of swords energy once you realize what this person was doing here. Having you in a state of confusion. to the point to where you was confused about if something that belonged to you was actually for you. That's how much they were going around telling people this is mine, but it was all yours. Thank you for the gifts. But they had everyone believing that whatever you had belongs to them, or they had a hand in it. The only hand this person had in any of this was the hand that was coming in to take it away from you. And then this person had all kind of minions in the background making them believe or going along with this person like, yes, that's for this person, but in reality it was for this empress. It was for you. It was all for you. And since you pushed back and spoke up for yourself and say, hey, this I see this is not a, you know, a us thing. I see that this is not a situation to where we are one. So I'm not gonna let you or allow you to claim what's rightfully mine, what's for me. And that's when they started betraying you. I don't think this person, I don't want to say I don't think this person started betraying you right off the gate, because they did. They came in the door betraying you, collective. Everything was a lie. Everything was a lie. They knew you were the empress. How did they find it out? How did they find out the collective was the empress energy? Look at this. The Eight of Pentacles, because of the work that you put in. It was not ordinary. Whoever you are, you are a very unordinary type of person. I'm telling you, you are the peculiar person, a peculiar people through your staffs, and they watched your ships come in. This is someone that watched your ships come in. What do I mean by that? The Magician is here. Powerful manifester. You are someone that have the ability to say something and it happens. To speak on whatever it is that you may desire. And they watched it happen. And they wanted that power for themselves. And if they had to break your heart, betray you, play with your mental, play with your mind, have you confused, cause an imbalance in order to get this to work for them, this is what they were doing. This is what they, Eight of Pentacles, this is what they were putting in work on. Not being with you, not the connection. And I'm talking about, listen, whoever this person is, they went so far with their manipulation, collective, so they had other people fooled. Only you know some of the things that this person did to win over the weakest links that they connect with that believe them. Right? And I'm telling you, excuse me, this is someone that pulled off some major stunts to make it like they were all in. It's like when they sacrificed, they made sacrifices after everything blew up, after they had already betrayed you. They did some things just so they can show other people, you know, you think I would have did this if I wasn't, 100% with the collective? No, whatever they did that so that they can say that very exact thing. They were never 100% genuine with you at all. Everything was a lie. But the thing is, you had the ability to understand that everything this person said was a lie. And once they found out that you figured them out, they really started plotting, collective. They really went all in to make it as if they did right by you, because they didn't want other people to find out or discover that they were a monster to you. And they didn't want to mess up their reputation so bad to where no one else wanted to deal with them and they couldn't get what they wanted out of other energies. This person is incapable of loving anyone else. They only love themselves. And you had to find out the hallway. But good thing you are the Empress. Good thing you are the Empress energy. Your strength, your willpower. This is what kept you not, this is what kept you with your crown on. You never took it off. Despite of everything this person tried to take you through, the most you had to do was adjust your crown. Because they tried to knock it off in multiple ways. And then secretly compete with you. This is the type of person that'll do you dirty and try to get with someone else and try to live your life through someone else or with someone else, but the whole time they watching you from afar and doing everything that you do. This person is weird. This person is weird. And some of you may be like, oh no, especially if it's a man, right? I can't see a man going that far doing that. I'm telling you. Now it's up to you. It's up to you. Take it or leave it. But I'm letting you know. And even a woman. Some of you men may be looking at it like, I don't think a woman to go that far. Okay. Competition doesn't have a gender. Like a specific gender. Here we go. The Fool. Look at this. The Fool. And they were gonna take everything that belonged to you, cause you nothing but burdens and pain, and then take a leap of faith and offer your cup to someone else to keep a cycle going. Listen, this is the legions of demons that you heard about, that you may have felt as if, oh, I'm glad I never experienced it. Yes, you did. Right with whoever this is. Thank you, Roy. This could be the somebody that wanted to be like the chief. You understand? When it come down to leading this group of legions of demons, they wanted the clout. This is what they wanted. So everything that this demon did, this demon did it for the rest of the demons. So they could egg this person on and tell them what Martin used to say, you a wild boy. You a wild boy. Like, all of this was boosting their ego and feeding into those demonic entities that they were connecting with. You understand, collective? All of this was floating their boat. Oh, you managed to do that to this one or to that one. Yeah, you the man, or you know what I'm saying? And if this is a woman, they really thinking they cold with it. Really thinking they got their game wrapped tight. But the whole time, these are demons networking. It's a whole organization with these legions of demons. And each one they're all grouped up. Remember, they roll in packs, collective. They never solo dolo. These are the energies that cannot be alone. So them and each and every one of those legions that's like them, that's connecting with them, they're all just alike. I don't care who they get with. I don't care how new something is. I don't care if these are the type of energies that ask somebody to marry them. Baby, if you got something, that's the only reason why they gonna ask you to marry them. Either they trying to get back at somebody else, or either they want what you have, and they'll go as far as marrying you to make sure that they can get it all. To where you cannot tell them no. For what belongs to you. This is all that this is about. And the ultimate goal is to see you lose while they rise. That's like a whole freaking ritual. That's wild work. That's like a whole ritual that, whoever this is do. Wine and dine you. They gonna go all out. And when you get to this place where you guys can be at right now, and you think back, it may just be like yuck. Like, give me a bucket and let me vomit. Because whoever this is, whether it's a man or woman, they didn't even really have no game at all anyway. But the goal was to come off as sincere as possible. Because you had something that they did not. Period. And they wanted what you have. This is what is called covenant. This is the type of energy. You know how the Bible speaks of not, covenant, not wanting what your neighbors have, and not lusting over anything you see anyone else with. These are the energies that break all the rules. They do the very thing that they were told not to do. That's what they do. So people could think that they really doing this, working for what they want, putting in work. But in reality, what they're really doing is going around hurting other people to fund their life and their lifestyle. This don't have nothing to do with love. These energies are incapable of loving. They don't even love themselves. They don't even love the ones they're supposed to love. Children per se. Their own kids. No, it's all about their own selfish needs, wants, and desires. And they have some fools out here that will definitely give in to this person's, or let's say these entities' pleasures. But you were not one of them. You saw the plot. You were someone that saw everything. Takes me all the way back to, you can be one that have like the M mark in your hand. You different. You built different. You cut from a different cloth. You cut from a different dimension. Okay, it is deeper than you being cut from a different cloth. You're not even of this world. You just came here to help and assist. To be a helping hand to these individuals. So that means that whatever this person was doing, this person didn't even have to do that, because you already came to help. And if anyone is in a position to help anyone else, what does that mean? That they already have what? Everything that they need. I believe this is like one of the second readings that the magician came out first. This is the only way that you can help someone else. If you have everything that you need already, think about that. Because you can't give someone something that you don't have. No matter how hard you try, you can't give someone something you don't have. And it's even deeper than tangible things, such as this. This person wanted your soul. They really wanted to become you. And they tried their hardest. And it's the legend has it they're still trying. Right now today. They still trying. Because you are the epitome of an earth angel. A chosen one. And once they watched you and listened to you and learned from you, they realized, I'm telling you, you were no ordinary love. And so you took them through their collective. And this is why this person is so angry. This is the reason why they will never be able to return to you genuine or sincere, because the only thing they could think about is hurting you, because they is you know what all they had to go through to try to hurt you, and they still failed. But the cherry on top is this person knew that if they went another route with trying to hurt you, that God was gonna hurt them. And remember, even demons are afraid of the Lord, your God. Even demons shiver. You understand what I'm telling you? Here we go. King of Swords. Why do we have the King of Swords? Oh, that's right. I was about to say I'm gonna shuffle in that card, flip right over. That's right. Thank you, Spirit. Let's shuffle and find out. King of Swords. Because remember, this is someone that's been on some manipulation. And that's the only reason why I shuffled it. And trust me, if that was meant to come out, it's coming right back out. King of Swords. What is this energy? Why did this King of Swords come out, Spirit? Thank you. Two of them. The Devil and a Star. Oh my goodness. So this King of Swords still wanted you. See, they wanted to come as the devil in disguise. The devil came out in the reverse. They wanted to come as the devil in the disguise. But remember, the King of Swords, I asked the question, so which we already know that this devil is in the upright. But again, the devil tried to come in disguise. It wanted you to be full of hope and hopeful. It's like they wanted you to be hopeful about, coming back together, having this connection with them again, thinking that they've changed, and think, no, baby, same devil, same devil, same devil. This devil energy could be a Capricorn or Aquarius or Gemini, okay, or Libra. Yeah, King of Swords came out with the devil and a star. Heavy air with the star and the King of Swords. Give us more. Thank you. Look at this. Seven of Swords. Yeah. I'm telling you, they was coming in to try to butter you up and make you feel as if, you know, all the sneaking and the deception, that you can put that behind you. No, 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 no. No way. What else? Look at this. The deck card in the reverse. I'm telling you, Spirit is saying this person didn't transform, but they was coming in to act like they transform. They were coming in to act like they transform. Could be a Scorpio too. Heavy air. And we also have Scorpio and a Capricorn out here for this King of Swords. Gemini, Libra, heavy, and Aquarius. Okay? They was going to try to act as if they wanted some type of forgiveness and that they went through a death and rebirth. But Spirit said that's a lie. This person's still on that type of time. Same time that they've been on. Same time. A zebra do not change their stripes. And this is what's happening here. Someone name could start with a Z. Your name could start with a Z. See what we have going on here. Give us more spirit about this person. What should the collective know? If they would have took this person back, then what would have happened here? Nine of Cups. You wouldn't have got no type of wish fulfillment. None whatsoever. What else? The Queen of Swords. Yeah. They was going to try to get you to put your sword down and drop your guards so they can come in pretending like they wasn't on demon time to put you in a state of being hopeful and to make it as if they transform. Okay? They underwent some type of transformation. But the Seven of Swords is sitting here strong, still lying, still stealing. Maybe they were coming in to steal from you as well, because the Queen of Pentacles is right under that, right? Why is this Queen of Pentacles sitting under this Seven of Swords? Oh, we had two more that came out before I clarify that. Look at this. The Emperor. Look at this. The Two of Pentacles. They was going to come in showing up or operating in Emperor energy because they know that's what you were looking for, or they know that's what you wanted, or they knew that's who you thought that they were to you. Okay? Because this Empress has an Emperor. They was coming in this energy and they was going to pretend like they were not dealing with a lot of highs and lows, like they were not juggling, but they are. But they are. And guess what they wanted? They wanted to juggle. See this infinity symbol? Okay? They wanted to juggle everything that you stood for. Okay? Everything that you was blessed with until infinity and beyond. Okay? That's what they wanted. They wanted you to go through a lot of highs and lows in that regard. How can I forget what I was clarifying? Show it to me, Spirit. Show me what I asked. Oh, it's right here. Okay. Look at this. The High Priest is in a reverse. Yes. They definitely were coming in to try to change your mind or to try to make it as if, you know, you didn't have to be in this energy and things of that nature. They didn't want you to tap in on them. That's the problem. This person that never wanted you to go within and listen to your intuition in regards to them. Never. You know what, the divine feminine coming out in the reverse, the High Priestess, this, it gives me the energy of someone liking you more when they felt like you were like weak. And we was clarifying the Queen of Pentacles. Thank you, Spirit. We was clarifying the Queen of Pentacles. And why was the Queen of Pentacles sitting under this Seven of Swords energy? Because they didn't want you to be this High Priestess at all. They didn't want you to be looked at as a divine feminine. It's like this person wanted you to be a worker or something. You know, it's like they wanted you to work for them. And look at the rabbit standing next to this Queen of Pentacles. I'm telling you, the rabbit hole goes deep. Okay? They was coming in to pull a fast one on you. But thank God that you are who you are. Thank God that you are her. Okay? Or him. Take it as it resonates. But thank God that you are who you are. And you have the ability to go within. Like I say, you can understand. You overstand. Okay? High Priestess energy. You subtle plot. You knew this. You see, this is just for clarification. You see this scroll that she's holding? She knows. She knows. But all the time she don't speak on everything that she know. She would sit here and watch everything play out. Definitely. Definitely. To see how far you think you're going to go, or to see how far you think this plot is going to go. Because I don't even feel like she's in the energy of sitting back waiting to see how far someone is going to go. Not with the knowledge, the sacred knowledge that she have, or she has. No way. It's all about the Benjamins for this person. Someone name could be Benjamin. First, last, middle. Getting heavy last name, Benjamin. What else? I don't know. I just heard someone's grandfather name is Benjamin. That could be resonating with you some type of way. What's more spirit? This one? Okay. Yep. 7 of Staffs. Okay. See, the thing is, you were protected. Remember, we got the 7 of Staffs that came out to clarify the High Priestess. 7 of Staffs, aka 7 of Wands, right? Also known as the 7 of Wands, the 7 of Staffs. This person know that I told you, you gave this person a run for their money. And that's why they mad at you. You didn't make it easy. You were too protected. The things this person really wanted to do, they've been plotting on how to do it for a very long time. I just heard, if this person ever asks you to meet up with them, don't do it. Don't meet up with this person. For what reason? For they don't have good intentions. See, many times this may come to you in a whole different form. Not saying that this is not happening, or it's not going to happen like this, or it didn't happen like this, but they may take a different approach to try to catch you from your blind side. They may try to blindside you and catch you, come at you from a different angle to get you to try to trust them or hear them out. You don't need no closure. You don't need to hear them out. You walking away and leaving this door closed is the closure. You don't need nobody to tell you a whole bunch of lies and a whole bunch of sweet nothings to make you feel good. You already feel good. And you may feel even better without this individual and a trickery and a mind games. This person isn't by far an empress or emperor. They wish they was. They will never be an emperor or empress. Ever. For no one. You understand? More like a fallen angel. This person day is coming. And the reason why it's coming is because they continuing to go. Because they feel like, nah, this worked with everyone else. This worked with everyone else. You're not about to tell me that this is not going to work on the divine feminine or the empress energy. You're not about to tell me that. I've been doing this a while. say it's this Emperor energy, because I feel like this is somebody that overdid their authority, because they know that the Emperor is like an authority figure. But the Emperor is not going to overdo the authority either. Whatever this person did, it was an abuse of power. And they were going to show up as the Emperor energy to make you feel at ease. They know what you want. They also mad because they couldn't be who you were expecting or you needed them to be for you. And they definitely were going to punish you for that as well. This is somebody that got a whole vendetta against you. This is somebody that's holding a grudge against you as well. They mad because they couldn't beat you. I don't know, I just got the scene from Blue Hill Avenue when Tristan told, oh boy, I told you, you would never beat me. This is like this Empress energy without words. You know, it's just the energy. And this person could pick up on it. And that's why the devil is out here. Because this is who he is. This trickster is upset. This trickster is upset that you will protect the collective Seven of Staffs energy spirit. Give us the Seven of Staffs. Why did that come out? Oh. And not only are you protected, Empress, we have your Pentacles is protected as well. Everything you work for. And remember, I want you guys to know, this is spiritually, your spiritual inheritance, right? You're as above, so is below. Your gifts is protected from this person. Here we go. Look at this. Yep, everything been slowed down. Came straight to a screeching halt. I asked, give me more on the Seven of Pentacles. I mean, the Seven of, the Seven of Staffs. And we got the Eight of Staffs. But I asked, it came out in the reverse, but I feel like it was for this person because everything is in a reverse. Whatever this person was trying to send towards you real fast, it returned to them real fast, but in slow motion. That means that it's going to take them at least about 8 years to be restored if God decides to restore this person. They got a long way to go. And this is not about no celebratory energy. This is all about this person being under the wrath, experiencing the wrath of the Lord for the things that they did to you. You were off limits. And it probably took this person years to try to break you down. So with 8 being here and 8 being a double number, it may be longer than 8 years. Because this person is getting double for your trouble. They're getting double for your trouble. Give me this Emperor. Give me this Emperor spirit. What is this Emperor energy? What do the collective need to know? This is a lot. This is a lot. It's a lot that came out here. Emperor. Give me this Emperor energy. Look at this. 2 of Cups in the reverse. Who this person thought they were fooling, collective? Who they thought they were fooling, but I'm telling you, this person was going to abuse. It was an abuse of power. They were going to try to make it as if they were your end all be all. But Spirit say that's in the reverse. Look at this. Queen of Cups. Because since they abuse their power and you fell in love with the potential of what this person could be, all of that's been stopped as well. Now, I don't want to say that God stopped you from loving this person. That's not what I mean. But understand what I mean. This is non-existent because you know the truth. You could have stopped yourself from loving this person the way that you give it up because you know this person was being fraudulent. It wasn't being true. You knew it. Look at this. The sun in the reverse. Yes. You knew that they were unhappy or they were trying to make you unhappy. It could have been a combination of both. They were unhappy and they wanted you miserable. And this is what they were coming in to do and to cause misery. Look at this. The Knight of Swords in the reverse. They wasn't coming in to fight for no connection. This is somebody that need multiple people. They don't have a real brave bone in their body. They may have a brave bone when they're surrounded by a crew. The wolves in sheep's clothing. Look at this. Five of Cups. We had a Five of Cups in the reverse. Anything that this person did to you, they didn't regret it. They didn't regret it not one bit. Look at this. The Ten of Pentacles. This was the ultimate goal. They was going to play the game how it goes to get to this. To get to this. And I'm not talking about the family dynamic. I'm talking about the Ten of Pentacles. But this could even be somebody that have multiple family dynamics. They could have been coming in trying to play you and use you for your finances. You already had the Nine of Pentacles that they wanted you to lose. So, I mean, hey, what is 10? If you round the 9 off to the 10, it's the nearest. So, this person could have been trying to take from you to take care of a family dynamic. Possibly another woman or man and children and all of this. Yes. They wanted to do that all for you. If it's not finances, it's your energy. That's worth way more than money could ever buy. They want to use your energy to put them in a position so they can show up for someone else just like this. Page of Staffs. Yeah. This person, this is like a sworn enemy. You hear me? A rival. This is a rival. And they don't have nothing going on. They're not fruitful. They can't multiply nothing. Everything you touch turn into gold, and everything this person touched turn into quicksand. It turned into ruins. And this is the reason why they go around trying to get in all these different partnerships and get with people that's stepping up like this or showing up like this so they can claim it as their own. They don't have no motion. None. I feel like this person is cursed. They may have a cursed bloodline. Okay? A lineage of cursed individuals. These could be individuals that perform rituals for everything that they want, need, and desire. That's their go-to. A ritual. And now they gotta pay for that. They gotta pay for the things they were doing, the sorcery and all of those different things. Look at this. I'm telling you. And they're about to be left out in the cold if they're not already. See, they don't think that this day is coming, but it's coming and it's going to hit them hard. They're not going to know what hit them. There's nothing around. Look at this. There's nothing around. This person is out here slinging on. And what I mean by on is pipe. What I mean by pipe is being in king dingling energy. That's all they got. Trying to hook this one and hook that one so they could get this. To provide for a family dynamic, children and all. I'm telling you. May not even be your child or your children, but it's somebody's. This person is going to be punished. You know, when I was leaving out this morning, I saw the moon. I don't know if we under a new moon phase right now, but I did tell you guys that on I want to say 2 days ago now that we entered a new cycle, right? So we're now like in a year of the horse. But the moon, it was a full moon. And I was on a move. I usually always take a picture. When I looked up, it was like a fire moon. I don't know. The moon was kind of reddish orange. I was like, oh my goodness, what is happening? But not only was it like that, it looked like it had an actual flame or something coming from it. Excuse me. I don't know if anyone else saw the moon and know what I'm talking. It looked just like this. Look at this. This is the type of flame it looked like it had coming from it. Very potent. I feel like some energies was performing some rituals under the new moon, and it backfired. That's why the fire was there. It instantly backfired. And I feel like I don't know why my voice is going out collective, but it feels it. I don't know why I say it feels it when they feel whatever this is. They ain't gonna know what hit them. They're gonna be looking for pinnacles. Do you hear me? You see how the pinnacles is in a puddle of water. The pinnacles is the emotions of whoever this person is. They don't have no real emotions unless it's pinnacles involved. That's why while they're out in the cold, they're looking at the pinnacles in the water, non-existent. This is what's going to bring them to their knees. That's what's going to bring them to their knees. When they lose this. Or they need that and they won't be able to get it. They won't have it. And look how this one pinnacle is sitting up there looking or acting as if it's the moon. Watching this person. Somebody's about to reap what they have sowed. Or sown. What do we have? 6 of Cups in the reverse. Bad memories. And they're haunted by the bad memories that they have. Yes, they are. They're haunted by the bad memories that they have. Yeah. I told you this is a pattern for this person. Look. If you look at this 6 of Cups, look how all the cups are lined up. Like a pattern. You see? Thank you, chosen one. Okay? Look at how the cups are aligned. Right? It's a pattern. Who's next? This is the ones that's next up. It never was going to be you. They lied to so many people. They scoped so many people out. They stalked so many people lives to see if it looked. Everything is about looks to see if it looked like they was bringing anything in. And that's who was next. And I'm telling you, this been working. It's been working. It's been working. But it didn't work on you. You know what? Somebody thought they finished you. That's why the little bit that the Most High could have allowed you to show this person, they thought that that wasn't enough. Or they either thought that you didn't have anything. It was either or. But yours was protected. See, you didn't have to work for this. You didn't really have to do the type of work that they think for this. It's like you already came here with this. You already had this inheritance. But they couldn't see it. And they also didn't see you putting in the work for this. I don't really know how to explain that to you. That's the best way I know how. If you got a 9 to 5 or, you know what I'm saying, a 2 to 9 or whatever the case may be, they're like, this, you know, from watching you from afar, like that's not coming from that. But once they got to know you, they could have thought it was coming from there. But once they really got to know you, they like, nah, this is coming from somewhere else. But you wasn't giving that up. You didn't deem them to be worthy of whatever you had. Even if they felt like whatever you had was nothing or the bare minimum. Because I feel like this is someone that always downplayed what you had, even if you have a lot. They always try to make you feel small. Because that's how they felt. Give us more, Spirit. We need to know. Give us more about what this person would have done. Look at this. Ace of Cups. Pretended. Pretended like they loved you down. People don't love people that they... People don't hurt people that they love. That'll be the last thing that someone that actually loves you will ever want to do. Have you in a position to where you are hurt by them. And for some reason, this person did not think that you were smart enough to know that. They felt like, oh, the collective, this nothing. They didn't think that you thought. Or they thought they was too brilliant. They thought they knew it all. And they thought they had you figured out. But they didn't know the sacred knowledge that you were holding and holding back on. You felt like you didn't even want to waste any real knowledge on this person. They couldn't even handle it coming from you. So you didn't. So you didn't. And since you didn't, they took it as if you were the dumbest person ever. Not thinking that they were not worthy of you going through the motions for. They just counted you out. You wasn't about to waste no time on this person and you already knew what it was given. And that's why they started plotting. And that's why they did the big extra thing to try to prove themselves to other people like they were all in with you. But they were not. Whatever they did, it was for show. It wasn't even really to impress you. It was to go show others that they tried everything and they did this and they wouldn't have did whatever this is if it wasn't a real love, but that was only to keep people from finding out what you knew already. And so that they can successfully move on to their next victim after playing a victim in a situation. This is crazy. This, okay, look at this, the Hierophant. Yeah, you're a whole spiritual advisor. And that's what they really thought. That's why they tried to beat you to the punch. They really thought that you was gonna go and make other people know about them, or let it be known what you knew about them. So they tried to hurry up and do it to you, and this person didn't know that you were the wrong one. You don't give a rat's behind about what nobody think, how nobody view you, how no one feels about you, but the right people. But who is the right people, right? So I think I'm gonna go with the first one. Look at this, 8 of Cups in the reverse. You walked away from them. They didn't want you to walk away because they were not done with you. When they done with somebody, the somebody that they are done with look done, right? They handle themselves like they done, like they can't cope without this person and all this, that, and the third. And you were different. You kept it moving because you already knew. You set a plot. You set a plot. You set a plot. You set a plot. You set their plans. Could have even got exposed to you. Could have even caught this person in the act. Yeah, collective. You forgave this person for you. Not for them, for you. Because you had to, so you can move on successfully. Okay? And you stayed the course and let this person do all the damage and hurt you so they couldn't hurt you no more, because once you decided to walk away, you were gone for good. There will be nothing left for you to try to spin a block for, want to have a redo for, because you know that whoever this is, they're not capable of change for no one unless they do it for themselves first. And from the looks of things, this is somebody that have a pattern. They keep somebody on the back end. They keep others lined up in position to be on go. This is someone that's just not ready for the real world. Unfortunately. We got back-to-back content, you guys. Give us one to close out, Spirit. Unfortunately, that's just the way it is. I just want to get out of this energy. Thank you, Spirit. Look at this. 5 of Staffs. All of this return to sender. The competition, the fighting, all of that. All of this return to this person. And they were never going to stop picking arguments with you and trying to, do all type of things to you, collective, to hurt you. I'm telling you, they want... Hold on. I got to clarify. The 3 of Swords, the freaking 10 of Swords, and the 6 of Staffs, and the Empress. Hold on. 3 of Swords. What do we have? This one? King of Staffs. Yeah. I told you. The player. They don't have any type of leadership skills whatsoever. It's the player here. You don't got nothing going on. Nothing but the wand. I told you who this person is. That's all they have. They was going to use that. Try to hook you. Reel you back in with the wand. The long wand. And break your heart. Why this person just thought that you was just this gullible and weak? That you would let those type of relations determine how you would act? Like, do they think that they're the only one with that? Like, that's crazy. We have the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords, please. Look at this. I can't make it up, baby. Look. We had a Ten of Cups in the reverse, the Strength in the reverse, and the Three of Coins. This person had you in the third party situation anyway. I told you they were given to another family dynamic, someone else anyway. And it was coming in to betray you. Ten of Cups in the reverse. They wasn't coming in to show you any love. Strength card in the reverse. They was coming to strip you from whatever piece of power you gained. Talking about you healed. They wanted to heal you. They was coming in to work on a healed version of you. Because those demons had them thinking that they can take you on. They were not underestimating their power to be able to come in, tell you a bunch of sweet nothings, not pour any love into you, and strip the little power you had left. That's what they really thought that they were going to be able to do to you. Six of Staffs. And then receive accolades for coming in, playing with you, and hurting you all over again. Six of Staffs, Spirit. This one. Okay. Look at this. Access denied in the Justice Department. No justice. Look at this. The Moon. And whoever this is, you are being illuminated about this person. They will not receive any justice in that area. They weren't going to receive it to begin with. Okay? And like I said, it's something about the moon. They was doing some type of ritual collective, or somebody was doing it on their behalf. Clarifies the justice and the moon in the reverse. Thank you. Oh. Four of Swords. I'm telling you, this is no rest for the wicked, and the Knight of Staffs. Baby, this person was not coming in to do anything. They were coming in and putting in the hard work. They wasn't coming in brave. They wasn't coming in to do anything but come in and ride right back out. That's it. That's it. That's it, and that's all. The Empress. What do we have for the Empress? Ooh, look at this. And they under judgment. Look at this. They under judgment for whatever they try to do to this Empress energy. Our Emperor, take it as it resonates for you. They're under judgment. Judgment. Look at this. Ace of Pentacles. I told you. With the Five of Pentacles that came out, wherever it is, the Five of Pentacles, they're going to be somewhere brought down to their knees, crying over resources. Top of the deck, Spirit. Look at this. Four of Cups. Yep. Four of Cups. I feel like you are definitely done. No chances here for this person. But remember, it was if you would have allowed this person to return, what it would be like. If you thought about going that route. But you are bored with this offer anyhow. You don't want anything to do with this individual. And you know they're under judgment. And you know, look, Look, it fell on top of the King of Steps, and you know this person under judgment. So that's what I have for you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace, love, and blessings.